Hey, this is Doug Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. Today is July the 13th, Friday the 13th. Ooh, scary, right? Well, not that scary. Nothing much really ever happens other than something that we're looking for on this day. So, hey, today I have, 7 free picks for you. In a variety of sports. We got some Canadian football to talk about. We have baseball to talk about. In two varieties, both money lines, totals, and totals, and series wagering. So we're going to get right to it today and see what we got. So we'll start off. Oh, I should mention, if you were with me on Wednesday, 4-1 Wednesday, 4-1 Tuesday, 8-2 on free picks this week alone, and 68-45-1. Okay, in the most recent free picks that I've had. And that kind of correlates along the lines of what it means to become a VPID member, because VPID memberships in baseball just of late, 16 and 8, excuse me, not 16, 17 and 8. Okay, so even better. So we've been rolling it right along, 66%. Okay, going into the break, red hot, going to stay that way when we come out on the other side as well. Membership's $39.99 with getting yours truly's picks, plus a ton of other information. So we got the Washington Nationals playing the New York Mets. Last night, the Washington won the first game 5-4. And with the situation, they've been pretty mediocre. So they would love nothing more than to sweep the Mets. And some bettors think that that is quite possible because, Washington has gone from plus 130 down to plus 110 in tonight's game. Tanner Roark is going to pitch for Washington, and he has been flat out horrible. Now, he pitched in some tough luck early, but nothing tough luck lately about him. He's got an ERA of 7.76 in his last 6 starts, so he's been horrible. Noah Syndergaard comes back tonight for the Mets after missing 7 weeks with a right index finger ligament injury. They didn't expect it to be 7 weeks, but it was. So he's back for them. And then along with that, the total has gone from 7.5 to 8. Now, in this one, I am going to back Syndergaard. I think he's a better pitcher at this point. Tanner Roark just seems clueless. But the one thing, though, that I am going to bet, though, I'm going to go the other way. I think the under is going to be the play here. I'm not saying Roark I don't think he's going to be as terrible as what he has been recently. And the reason I say that is because both these offenses have just not been performing well. So I think it's going to be an under, and I'll stick with the New York Mets on this one. Speaking of New York, let's talk about the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Now, last night was supposed to be a tremendous pitching matchup with Luis Severino against Corey Kluber. Ended up being a run fest with the Yankees winning 7-4. So that didn't come close. Both of those starting pitchers each gave up 2 home runs. So it was far different than what was expected. Now tonight, the total on this has dropped from 9.5 down to 9. You got Shane Bieber pitching for Cleveland, and he has thrown the ball well for them as a rookie. His last 2 starts, though, starting to see a few cracks maybe in what he's been doing. And Domingo Germán is going to pitch for the Yankees tonight, and he's been up and down. He was really good last year. So far, ERA a little over 5. He's been more inconsistent. Both these teams are averaging over 6 runs per game in their last 7 outings. I'm going to go over on that one. Now, if you would like some more baseball information, I'll pass along. You can go. I'm going to give you a series bet here, but there's another series bet that I have for you with Arizona and Atlanta, and you can also check out the White Sox and my White Sox and Kansas City pick. Not exactly a scintillating game there, so we're going to move ahead to some other baseball action and talk about another series, which is going to be the Bay Bridge series. Oakland is going to be at San Francisco, so that should be pretty darn exciting. That's usually a good series in a general sense, so I think we'll see more of the same here. Now, the first game is going to feature Madison Bumgarner going against the well-traveled Edwin Jackson. I think San Francisco probably is going to win that one, but boy, oh boy, Oakland is just on a 13-3 tear, and they are playing great. They came from behind twice to beat Houston. That was darn impressive down in Houston. Little lean with San Francisco there. Game 2, boy, flip a coin. Brett Anderson against Jeff Samardzija. Okay, I think you are playing with fate to even bet that game, to tell you the truth, because if the only way, the best way I think to pick that game, get a coin, assign one team heads, assign the other one tails. There's your winner. Okay, game 3. I like Sean Manaea to get the job done. Overall, Oakland is plus 130 in this series. I think they're gonna do it. I think they'll beat San Francisco. Redward Bruce Bochy said his team is extremely tired at this point. They can't wait for the break. And obviously Oakland's fresh as could be. 13-3 run, as I just mentioned. So I like Oakland at plus 130 to take that series. All right, now let's talk about some football, a little Canadian football. And tonight, Toronto is at Edmonton. Now, the Grey Cup champions, Toronto, just won their first game of the season last week. They beat Edmonton at home, 20-13, as 3.5-point favorites, but they were outgained by 71 yards. So we got a quick turnaround rematch, and Toronto has gone from plus 7.5 all the way to plus 9.5-point underdogs. Now, the Argonauts are not playing well. I can pretend to say that, and obviously Edmonton is in a very advantageous position with a quick turnaround for revenge. However, Edmonton is only 5-15 against the spread as a favorite of 3.5 to 9.5 points. So 3.5 to 9.5 points. And last week they threw for I think it was 372 yards. In their next game, they're 1-10 against the spread if they just threw for 350 yards. I'll take the points with Toronto at 9.5, and that game, that's going to be on ESPN2. So, hey, that's what I got for you, all the free picks. Hopefully we got a bunch of winners. Now, just to let you know, I will be on vacation next week. I will be gone. I will have nothing to do with sports betting whatsoever. I actually had to look up the word vacation just to familiarize myself as to what it actually meant and what I'm supposed to do because of the life I've chosen to live, doing sports betting. Okay? So with that in mind, I'll be gone. So I'll be back the week of July 23rd with more videos and probably doing some prep work, maybe for some football. I've been doing some already, so we'll get some more. So hey, Doug Upstone for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. This time, I truly am out.